What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody's doing well. So for today's video, I'm going to do a little funk pattern and also how to kind of add a simple fill while maintaining the groove on 4 drums. I don't know why we're doing this, but we're doing it. You gotta love it. You already know what day it is. It's Tutorial Thursdays. Welcome to Percussion Life. My name is Eric Perez. If you are new to the channel, welcome and thank you for stopping by. And if you haven't subscribed already, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button just to find out whenever I upload. And please hit that like button. It really does help me out to continue sharing and making these videos and getting the word out there to the peoples. And to all my day ones, seriously, thank you so much for all the love, all the support, man. Seriously, just sharing and commenting does so much, and it really does help out this channel. And a lot of you guys have been asking for 4 drum variations and 4 drum fills, and I just thought, hey, why not kind of be a little bit different and kind of show a funk easy groove that you can try, and at the same time do a little fill with 4 drums. It's gonna be fun. But yeah, it's kind of different, it's kind of weird. You're gonna see what I'm doing here, a little bit different, sounds similar to other things that I've shown, but yeah, let me show you this pattern. That is kind of groovy, baby. Man, you got to love it. But yeah, let me show you what I'm doing. As you see, there's a lot of ghost notes playing around right here. Also, if you kind of noticed it, I'm doing a close slap with my non-dominant hand in the middle of all that situations. But yeah, let me kind of break it down. Before showing you the fill, I am going to show you first just this basic funk pattern that I'm doing just on 1 drum. So I start this with an open with my dominant hand on the conga, a slight ghost note fingertip tap. Again, it's not supposed to be noticeable or anything. It's really just to kind of help you move throughout the groove, because there's a lot of ghost noting in this pattern. So I'm doing a ghost note, and then I do another open with my dominant hand on the conga and another ghost note with my non-dominant hand on the conga. So it's gonna sound like this. After doing that ghost note with my non-dominant hand, what I'm actually going to do is a ghost note with my dominant hand, then a bass with my non-dominant hand to kind of lay my hand flat to set me up to do a close slap. But it's subtle, it's not a really big bass, it's just a subtle, then to lead to the close slap with your dominant hand. So then it's gonna sound like this. So to put that together, after doing that close slap, this is where we kind of like immediately go to the next close slap, which is with your non-dominant hand on the conga. But to set that up, what you're going to do is, after doing that close slap, you're going to do a little fingertip, again ghost note with your non-dominant hand, a fingertip with your dominant hand, to then kind of let it rest there, to then do a close slap with your non-dominant hand. So it's gonna sound like this. So to put that together, It's crazy. It's those little kind of touches and feels which really adds value to this little pattern and just makes it more than what it is. You know, just feels better. After doing that close slap with your non-dominant hand on the conga, what you're actually going to do is a kind of, sometimes it comes out, sometimes it doesn't, but a little slight ghost note with your dominant hand to kind of help you go to the next part. If it doesn't come out, hey, that's fine. That means you don't need that help. But after doing that, you're actually going to do an open with your non-dominant hand on the conga, then an open with your dominant hand on the conga. And sometimes this open is not as loud as the second one because it's meant to kind of ease in to that accented open that we're doing next. So it's literally supposed to be da da, you know, like da da, like one right after the other. It's not supposed to be kind of at the same volume, but yeah, sometimes it comes, sometimes it doesn't, if that makes any sense. But after doing those two opens, what you're going to do is with your non-dominant hand, you're going to kind of like lay rest. It's going to be a slight bass and then a close slap. And what's going to happen is you're going to do a finger, which is going to lead you to the beginning of that funk groove. So to kind of show just leading up with those two opens to this last part, it's going to sound like this. Now to put the whole groove together, ending at the beginning, it's gonna sound like this. Crazy, man. It's like there's so much going on with such little movement. That's kind of the point of trying to use the best technique possible so you don't, you know, move around so much and, you know, kind of waste time, where there's a lot of little things that you can kind of keep in just one area. But yeah, to kind of play this whole pattern through, it's gonna sound like this. It's kind of a simple and complex funk pattern that you can do just on one drum. But yeah, let me play it slowly for you guys and count it slowly for you guys, just in case you need to get those little extra spices. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. And also, if you wanted, you could always add a second drum to that pattern. Just, you know, those first two opens, you can just mix and match right there. For example. Something simple like that. Now for the fun part. Where do we add that little 4-drum fill in this pattern and still kind of continue playing without really messing up the groove? That's very important when it comes to funk. Don't ever mess up the groove, guys. Don't ever mess up the groove. And when doing any fill, it's very important to kind of catch the places and spaces that you're able to kind of move around your set without interrupting that groove. And literally this fill is all doubles. To kind of just show you that, it's this. That's literally the fill. That's all I'm doing. If you saw in the beginning of the example, that's all I'm doing. And then I go back to the groove. So the best place that I found it is in this part. Let's see if you can catch it. Did you catch it? Did you catch it? Because I caught it. And it's literally after doing the first close slap. So after this part. After doing that part is where then you initiate this little 4-drum fill, where then you then do 2 opens with your dominant hand on the conga, 2 opens with your non-dominant hand on the tumba in front of you, 2 opens with your dominant hand on the tumba on your dominant side, then 2 opens with your non-dominant hand on the requinto. And so it's gonna sound like this. And then after doing those 2 opens on the requinto, you're gonna go back to doing that reference of the beginning, which is literally going to be those 2 opens with your dominant hand and those ghost notes in between. For example. So literally the fill should sound like this. Crazy, right? Now to play this whole fill through in the groove, not missing a beat, it's gonna sound like this. It's a pretty simple fill. It doesn't distract from the groove, and I think it just adds to the groove. But again, it's a fill. It's not the whole groove. It's just not. Please don't keep on doing that. Don't do that, because then you're probably gonna get fired. You're probably going to get fired. Don't do that, guys. Please don't do that. But yeah, to count it slowly for you guys, it's gonna sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. But yeah, I really do hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's a little bit different adding 4 drums to something like this. Again, it's meant to be just a little groove, something to add, a little fill. And I think it's good to have a lot of different tools in your toolbox, especially when it comes to funk, to get away from the normal patterns that we hear. You know, it's good to have a variety of different patterns for specific genres. But please practice it, take your time, put it on a metronome, record yourself, put a drum loop on, and you know, see how it goes. It's pretty fun. I'm trying to tell you, it's really, really fun. But alright, y'all, really do hope you guys enjoyed this video. Y'all already know what to do. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great day.